Alright guys, thanks for joining me again here. If you just watched my last video, I just unboxed the premium Palmetto State upper receiver barrel combo here that I just literally got from the Postal Service, and I'm going to, for the first time, go ahead and install it on this lower receiver setup that I have here. Now, this is my first AR build. I just recently purchased everything within the last maybe 5 months. Initially started off with the Anderson lower, got that real cheap on sale. I think I paid, with the dross and everything, I paid about 75 bucks for it, so that was the starting point. There's an enhanced lower parts kit in here that has the enhanced takedown and pivot pin, also the enhanced trigger. I believe I was told, I haven't measured it yet, but I was told it's about a 4.5 pound trigger pull. Went with the Magpul CTR stock. That's the one that comes with this extra little locking mechanism here to prevent any wiggle movement. Went with the Magpul, I think this is called the K2 grip. It's got the rubbery feel to it, so I'm real pleased with that. It feels really good in the hand. Slightly enhanced trigger guard here. I also purchased a Bravo company. I think this is the medium-sized charging handle, so I'll be slapping that on there. This is the, I did a review on this also, or first impression I should say. This is a bolt carrier group from Palmetto State Armory. This is the nickel boron premium. It's got the whole thing. It's the magnetic particle tested or inspected, and the I forget the other one, MPI, and gosh, drawn a blank. Anyway, it's the good one. It's the real good one. And just recently got, actually today, same day that the upper came, I received my iron sight, or flip up sights. They're not iron, they're actually polymer, but anyways, the flip up sights. So anyways, without further ado, let's see if we can get this bad boy together. I've never done this before, so everything will be first time on camera to see how this goes. And hopefully, what I'm hoping for is that the marriage between the upper and the lower are nice and tight. Okay, well, it's on. And let me pop this off of there. All right. So, okay, so you might be able to hear that. So a little bit of wiggle. You can't really see. Let me see if I can get a light on here. I want to actually see if you can see any light through where the upper and the lower are meeting. No, I mean, I don't see, maybe just a peak of light, but not much. So whether or not, I mean, I've heard that you don't want any play. Obviously, it's best if you don't have play, from what I understand, but I mean, this isn't too terribly much. I know that you can purchase some shims to get it to be locked pretty well, but for the most part, I mean, there's not too much rattle, which is cool. I mean, the only thing that is rattling is the upper and the lower, but I've heard worse. So still, I think it's pretty cool, and I think it's gonna be a great gun. I originally started this build thinking I was going to do just the most budget build I could, because I didn't want to invest too much into it. This is my first AR. I just kind of wanted to get it under my belt and then go from there. But as I started purchasing things and talking to people and reading about it online and watching videos and all of that, I just started to realize that, you know what, I may not build another AR. I mean, if I build one that I really like, I might just stick with the one. Probably not. I'll probably will build a couple more, but I wanted to make sure that if it took me another year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years to build another AR, at least I had one that I was really happy with. So I ended up spending a little bit of extra money on getting the more enhanced things that I thought that I would ultimately end up wanting, instead of purchasing the, you know, the real cheap stuff on Amazon or on eBay. You know, I went with more of the quality things, especially the upper receiver. This upper receiver is just about as premium as you can get from Palmetto for the 5.56 platform. Same thing with the bolt carrier group. So both of these things are pretty much the best that you can get from Palmetto, and I did that on purpose to make sure that I would be really happy with the gun. So anyways, that being said, let me go ahead and take this thing back down. Okay. And let's see. I think the charging handle goes in first, if I'm not mistaken. Again, it's my first AR build. I'm actually doing this for the first time. And I want to say that it just slides in here. Maybe I think it slides from the bottom and then comes up. Yeah, that's what it was. Sweet. There you go. Okay. So it goes in. Okay. So it goes in at a little bit of an angle, and I think this has to come out when you put this bad boy in there. So is this the right way? Yeah, it has to be. Don't laugh at me. This is the first time I'm doing it. I'll figure it out. There we go. That's what it is. You got to pull. If I don't know if you can. Hopefully you can see this. Oh, I guess you can't. Hang on. Let me adjust here a bit. Sorry about that. Let me adjust this slightly. Working with a tripod, and there we go. So anyways, the charging handle goes in. You gotta angle it and then slide it in, but then you have to make sure that you leave it partially sticking out so you can get the bolt carrier to go in there. The bolt carrier, you have to make sure that this the bolt itself is all the way forward, so that way this thing, I don't know what it's called, but it needs to be moved forward. And then I believe you just drop that in there. There you go. And I believe now we should be able to lock that and do the pin. And yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that works. Let me pop this thing off real quick, and I'll show you. Come around this way. Here's the so pretty cool. I haven't lubed anything yet, so that's the next step. I got to figure out what exactly needs to get lubed and what doesn't. And so anyways, guys, I will end the video here. I don't want to bore you guys too much, but I was really excited. I want to get this all on video. Let me see if I can actually get a little surround shot here of this thing. I mean, it's, you know, it's the standard, maybe I should actually take it up off the thing. But anyways, it's, you know, it's the standard Anderson manufacturing lower, but pretty happy with everything else. Really happy with the barrel. I think that barrel is pretty cool. I like that. Very cool. Anyways, guys, thanks again for joining me. If you have comments or anything, go ahead and leave them down below. I will post a link to the previous videos in this build, and stay tuned. I'll actually do another little quick video about the Magpul and Bus sights. Thanks again.